Hey, welcome to Perry Hill Farms. I'm Danette and this is Erica.
Hi.
Today we are going to be baking a pound cake. Normally I do a sour cream pound cake, but today I didn't have any sour cream, so we're going to do a cream cheese pound cake, which is still just as good. We are going to utilize some of the things from the farm, like our quail eggs. They're laying. You'll hear Beckett in the background. He's eating lunch today, so don't mind him. We love our babies here. But we're going to utilize our quail eggs today because they are laying in abundance. And so what I've learned is 5 quail eggs are equivalent to 1 chicken egg. So we have about 30 eggs cracked here, quail eggs cracked here. We have real butter, that's all we use here. We don't use that fake stuff margarine. We do have cream cheese, our flour, our sugar, and a little test we're going to do here today. I love cooking in cast iron, so I have a cast iron bundt pan that I'm going to use, and also we're going to bake another one in the regular old aluminum bundt pan, and we're actually going to see which one works best, which one sticks and which one doesn't. I wanted to show you a little neat thing that we have. You know, quail eggs are very tiny, as you can see. And if you've ever tried cracking these, they're actually a pain. So I surprised my husband one day with these quail scissors, and I love them. Make cracking your quail eggs so much easier. So all you do is you take your quail egg, and I usually stick the skitty into the hole and really just cut, and you can dump your egg in there, and you don't have to worry about all of those little shells going in cracking. So you can get these off Amazon. They're quail egg scissors and they are amazing. So now what we're going to do now is we are going to mix our cream cheese and our butter together. And this particular recipe calls for 1 package of cream cheese and actually 3 sticks of butter. Yum, yum. So we're going to get that going in the mixer over here. We've been working out in the garden, playing some catch up today, so we're a little distressed, I'd say, huh? What can you say?
Yes.
A little natural.
A little all natural today versus our
But we don't mind.
put together. But it's
So I've got the 3 sticks of butter and the cream cheese I'm going to put in the mixer now. And we're going to get that blended real well. I'm going to lock that down. This is my grandmother's old KitchenAid, and every time that I cook with it, I am reminded of her cooking. And it just brings joy to my heart because she taught me so much on how to cook. And pound cakes was one of those things that I had to learn from her, requested by my husband. And tea cakes, we'll show you some videos on that. But so each time I use this little mixer, I am excited because I think about her often because she's no longer with us. Let's get this mixed up. Okay, so now we have our butter and our cream cheese mixed. We're going to add our 3 cups of sugar to our mixture. So I'm going to do that slowly. The rest of the sugar added in there. Up a little bit and get that going. Now we're going to add our 30 quail eggs, and we usually just add them a little bit at a time. I'm going to turn this up so it'll beat them. Just slowly let them incorporate as I drop 2 or 3 at a time, maybe 4. We have used these quail eggs in our pound cakes before, and they work fabulous in them. So this is just one way that we can use up the items on the farm, being frugal with what we've been given and several minutes. So we're gonna let that mix up there. The egg, I'm gonna turn up just a little bit, let it be. Next, we're gonna add is a tablespoon of vanilla. So we'll add that in there. Let that mix up well.
I'm gonna go ahead and start cracking the other eggs for the second cake.
Sounds great. I love this little sheet that my grandmother had to put on there on her mixer. It kind of helps you get your flour in without spilling it everywhere. It can be messy. So we'll slowly add our flour to this. This is 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour that we use. We'll let it get mixed up. Mix it up well. Okay. Check it out. It's going to be really thick. That's the difference in the sour cream and the cream cheese pound cakes. Your sour cream pound cakes tend to be a little bit thinner. This has cream cheese and several sticks of butter in it. So now on this particular recipe, it does say don't preheat your oven. But what I have found, if you want to use Pam spray or the Baker's Joy spray that has the flour already mixed in it, you can. I have found what works best for me is I'll take the butter and place it, add more butter. Butter's always good, right? Everything's better with butter, right?
As Pauline says.
Yes. And I will put about a stick of butter in each pan. Now, I haven't turned my oven on, but what I found that has worked best, especially with your cast iron bundt pan, is to put it in the oven once you turn it on and let it get warm. And once it gets warm and the butter's melted, we'll coat the sides real well, and I'll sprinkle some flour on there, and then we'll pour our batter in while it's still warm. And I have found that works best, but we'll see at the end of the video if it helps with sticking. We are going to turn our oven on, and this calls for a low temperature at 300 for these pound cakes. I'm going ahead and turn it on. Oops. I have another cast iron pan in here. Pull it out. And I'm going to sit these in here while it's just getting warm. Not really preheating the oven, but going to get those nice and preheated, the pans, so you can see how they stick. so we've got both batter mixed together. We have our first cream cheese pound cake poured into our cast iron, and then our second cream cheese pound cake poured into our aluminum pan. We're gonna put them in a 300-degree oven and cook them for about an hour and 30 minutes. We will be back with you after that is done, and we'll see which one turns out the best. See you in a little bit. Hey, welcome back. Our cream cheese pound cakes are out. Now we are going to see which one cooked a better pound cake. Was it the cast iron or was it the aluminum butt pan? Here's the test.
First test is gonna be the dump.
The dump. Ready?
So yeah, the easiest way to do it is just to put your pan or your dish over the top with hot pads and then do a flip. Eliminates, let's see if I can get it to, just gonna have to,
Hot.
it's still a little on the warm side of me.
There you go. Oh, you can see your flour in the bottom. Oh, you got a little bit of stick there.
Hot pan.
A little cake stuck there. A little buttery bottom there. Okay. Dun, da, da. This one's gonna be really heavy. Ready?
All right.
Dun, da, da. Here
Oh,
we
that
go.
is heavy.
Yes, it is.
Set it down. This one should be a little bit easier for the
Dun,
handles.
da, da. Look at there. Cast iron, one out. I would think. But it had a little bit stuck in the bottom.
Yep.
I think.
But just the color difference.
Which do you think? Comment down below. You like the cast iron butt pan or the aluminum butt pan? Is there anything different we could have done to make this look different?
So now for the most important part, let's grab us a plate.
Oh, we're gonna taste test. I'm sure they both taste the same. Which one you want to try? Let's try the good looking one.
Let's try the cast iron. It's like butter.
It's loaded in butter for sure.
Ooh, it's got steam rolling because it just came out of the oven. That's the best time to eat a pound cake. Look at that color.
Look at the butter in the bottom.
The side streak that runs through it. Ooh, that's gonna be delicious. And all those crumb pieces.
Here, I'll cut us a slice of this one too.
Yeah, we'll do just,
Small.
because it may cook a little different in each pan, so. Got a nice fluffy texture.
Ooh, it's crunchy on the underside. Look at there, you can see the butter in the bottom of that one too, around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So cast iron and aluminum.
Uh-oh.
Here
You
we go.
ready? My favorite part is the top, crunchy.
So good.
Very good. We'll put the recipe down in the description below if you want the recipe.
I think cast iron though is probably going to be the better way to go,
Better
just
way to
because of
go?
the color and the presentation that it presents
Much
too.
better.
So
Well, we appreciate you joining us here on Perry Hill Farms today. Remember what my husband always says, a simple life
it's the most enjoyable.
is the most enjoyable life. Y'all have a good day.